I'm delighted to be joined by Cheryl Brown here, Managing Director of Le Boat, for a few minutes of your time to just get some special insight into what's happening in the world of hire boat holidays. So thank you, Cheryl, for joining me. The world of self-drive holidays is completely changing and evolving, and you're at the forefront of leading that innovation. So tell me a little bit about how you've seen from feedback from your customers and in the things that you're doing, how that change is coming about.
It's what we're seeing and it's also what we're researching. So I guess the world has changed dramatically for everybody since COVID, and we enjoyed 3 years of loads of staycation holidays. We boomed during the COVID period, and the world landed very different from 2023 sort of onwards. And what we now finding is quality time with family and friends is incredibly important. So we're finding that we're doing loads of business with three generations, couples getting together. There's not been a better time, not only to travel and have that real quality time with family and friends, but also dogs. Most people bought dogs during COVID. Dogs are not just for Christmas. So all of a sudden, the world opened in 23. And where do we take our, lovely, fluffy friend on holidays? And again, this is a fantastic experience for people with dogs.
You're right. And in terms of how you're now producing boats, because we've had the most wonderful experience on the brand new Liberty today. What feedback and what research have you had that you're now using in how you develop and build new boats?
Well, 80% of our customers are new to us every year. So we are designing boats that are incredibly easy to drive. It's almost a floating apartment.
It
so
is. That's it.
it's
You've hit the nail on the head.
it's all of the facilities that you would expect if you were hiring an Airbnb, an apartment. So you've got all the facilities, your kitchen, your living room, like you'd have at home, with all the facilities that you would have at home. All of our cabins have ensuite bathrooms. We've got this fantastic fly area where you spend the majority of your time. And we actually call this the fun deck, because this is where the barbecue is, where you sort of take in the boating experience, as you're cruising through the lakes, rivers and canals. This is where you're spending the majority of your time. And of course, the most real important thing is we build them for people without experience. So the maneuverability and the ease of driving this boat is fantastic.
Absolutely. And I can testify to that, having been captain pilot today, and the ability to turn the boat so easily, that the wheel is small, manageable, smaller than a car.
Yeah.
And the amount of socializing space on board is phenomenal, because for a two cabin boat, there's space at the back, upstairs, there's the loungers at the front. There's so much variation in the space that you've provided and the quality of the seating,
Yeah.
that there's so many experiences and moments you can have on board.
Yeah.
With that.
I mean, again, very spacey, very bright, easy to walk around the boat, not too many ropes, 360-degree views of the water wherever you're sitting on the boat, which is absolutely amazing. The new cabin, master cabin on Liberty, you wake up in the morning, you look out through the window and you've got 360 views of the water, really, really fantastic. And all of our boats, bow, stern, thruster, make the maneuverability very easy. So I say, most kids can drive these boats better than their parents. With two little fingers, you can sort of have a full 360. You can drive into the most smallest spaces. So we've just made the boating experience very easy for all newcomers.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that you have 80% of people are new to boating each year is testament that actually the boat is perfectly equipped and perfectly placed for anybody who wants to try self-drive holidays.
Yeah, try and self-drive holidays, and people are looking for different ways to holiday. And I think, Le Boat is a pretty unique experience. Seeing a destination from the water gives you another perspective. It's just, a truly wonderful experience. And whether you're looking for something very rural, whether you're potentially doing a city break. You can go to Amsterdam for the weekend with us for sort of 3 nights. There is something for everyone. And of course, our boats are from value to premium boats, from 1 cabin to 5 cabin, from 2 people to 12 people. So we've got a boat to suit everyone.
That's it. And the flexibility of having the shorter stays, you're finding that, with pioneering flexibility, that you again are just meeting people where they're at in terms of what they want from their boating holiday.
Absolutely. There are some people choosing to do 2 short breaks, but it's a perfect entry level duration as well. So, if you are worried about what will a boating holiday mean to me, hop on board for 2 nights and we'll show you. And if you love it, of course, we'd love to invite you back for a week.
Fantastic. Cheryl, thank you for your time. Thank you for your insight, for sharing some of that research. It's so helpful, and it helps all of our audience to know that self-drive holidays are for them and they know who to come to when they'd like to book a boat.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you very much.